Oh, Kurt, my goodness. We have a Panthera going to Belgium. And we have wired this to run on 220. We have a step-down transformer inside. Okay, we might as well show you inside. There it is. There's the transformer strapped down on the inside so it won't move. And the power plug for it goes out. And of course, while you're looking down here, you always change this capacitor with another 10,000 microfarad. You got to put that in. Oh, Kurt's getting nice and close. Okay, let's get back to the rest of the game. And this is our step-up transformer. So we have it plugged into our 220 line. So this way we make sure it works. So when our customer gets this, it's going by sea. You know, we can ship to almost any seaport in the world for $600. That includes the special heat-treated overseas pallet, wrapping, packing, insurance, and the pickup from us. It goes right to a ship, and it goes out on whatever ship is going to a seaport near your house. So if you're overseas and you live in Melbourne, Australia, I can get you a game for $600. There will be duty, but the only charge for shipping, packing, and all that from us is $600. So you'll have to pay whatever your duty is in the country. And you can pick it up from the seaport, or you can arrange for somebody to bring it to your house. If all goes well, you plug and play. Plug and play. Hard to believe that they made 5,220 Pantheras. And if you watch my other Panthera video, Stan Harris was one of the biggest distributors and vendors in, well, I guess on the East Coast at one time. The company's now gone, but the fellow there that worked there used to call it Pantera. So we have picked that up and now we call it Pantera. So Pantera, okay? That's what it is. I don't know where the A is, and I'm not quite sure how that gets in there, but there it is. Now this particular one, our customer's been waiting a long time, but I think it's beautifully worth the wait. We have high output LEDs lighting all the plastics on the field and every single thing. We've color coordinated it. We combine plastics from another machine to make sure every plastic is unbroken. Unbelievable. And they'll never break again because underneath here are the clear washers courtesy of the Ice Corporation. They make these Lexan washers. People ask how much they are. They cost $0.25 each. There's no discounts. $0.25 each if you want to order them from them, plus the shipping. We order $300 to $400 at a crack. But this Panthera is going to go out. Oh, another interesting thing. The original scorecard was still in it. We never knew why, but Harvey Fisher and Stan Harris used to take the scorecard. This is a copy of the original from Gottlieb, okay? They used to take it out of the machine, and this little old lady sat all day long and typed out the exact same stuff that was on the card. We have no idea why, and they always put a P and then the equal sign in between each letter. That's how you know you have a Stan Harris, because it had this card on a nice index card. Isn't that lovely? Completely insane. Why you would not keep the original card. But see, back then they didn't have copy machines. So I think he was worried, oh, suppose we lose the card, we'll just type one. But we never knew what happened to all those originals.
There's probably a file cabinet.
Well, there probably was, but the company is now history. Long gone. Look, underneath the playfield, we've also lit it with LEDs. Look how they sparkle. Brand new drop targets from Steve Young at Pinball Resource. They're color coordinated. If you've been watching the videos, this game is so really clever, coordinating all the colors, the yellow targets with the yellow lights. Really neat stuff. Boy, I'll tell you. And we've put bright purples where the extra ball lights are, and these three here at the top. The 1, 2, and 3. Bright purple. You never know how well the video picks up all these things. Of course, underneath on the bottom, we have a new capacitor. The downside of all... You locked it.
It's ready to ship. Let's go.
Yes, he was ready to ship. The downside is the back glass looks good. We did some touch-up.
Some?
Some. Yeah, Stephen did his expert touch-up. They don't have the back glass in production.
It's nice.
Stephen did a very nice job. You didn't know, did you? And you can see we have the blinker bulbs just as the original game was. And then, of course, we have these bendies that are pointing off the side, and they light up the side. It was a really clever idea that he came up with. So this lights up the characters here on the side without interfering with the rest. Beautiful, huh? Logic board has the lithium battery. Easy to change. We've rebuilt the power supply. We've marked all the connectors for our customer. I think this man has had a bunch of games over the years, but I'm not 100% sure. But everything is marked, see? So the fellow will know exactly what to do. There's 11 connectors to plug in. We also, courtesy of Docent Electronics, God bless that man, he makes these connectors, and they're child's play to install. Child's play.
Of course. A child could do it. A child could do it.
I love doing that clip. I love doing that clip. The phone!
Nobody's here to pick it up.
And there's nobody here. You know, that's going to drive us nuts. Here, keep the camera running. We'll sweep away. We'll come right back.
Nonsense.
Anyway, we're back to our game. We've put that ground. See that blue wire? That's the extra ground wire. It's all you have to put in to make the board run nice and smooth with no locked on transistors and shitty grounds. It's that missing wire. And that was one of the service bulletins. You know, I've always told you about that. You tighten the 3 screws in these. 1, 2, 3, okay? Make sure they're tight too. And we are ready for a quick play. I always like the sound system. One speaker, the head's a little loose because we only have one bolt on it now. I always like the sound system because it comes out of that whole top grill. And the game is loading it in. And there's our engine sound. Now, I think a lot of you know a lot of the rules. So if you get a couple targets down here, okay, and your ball goes down, the game goes through, it resets everything. But see, the targets came up. And that's because I didn't actually score anything here yet. Now watch. If I get my blue and my green down, and I knock the blue and greens down here, when the ball goes down and drains, the game will remember that and drop those targets down as long as the lights are lit. Okay, and of course you do your 1, 2, and 3. Here's your 3. There's your 1. 1's only in one spot. And then your 2, I'm going to drop it in the hole. Now, Kurt made a point. Is it always supposed to go in the hole? I said no, not necessarily. Not necessarily. It'll go down. Sometimes, if you hit the game just right, it hits that, it goes in the hole, kicks out. And now, of course, my beautiful extra ball when lit is lit. And the computer is flashing at. I think people thought they were blinker bulbs. No blinker bulbs. What a terrific game. Lots of programming in this baby. Oh, I might add, we put all new parts in the flippers. The boots on the top, plungers and links inside, and the end of strokes. And of course the coil sleeve. These flippers are as strong as it was when the game was brand new. Okay, so nothing's going to get any more powerful than that. That, my friend, is a good thing. Anyway, well, let's see. We covered the power conversion. We covered the gameplay.
Nice.
That's the Pinballer's Pot of Gold. Did you know the match feature is random to a point? It's 10%. So 1 out of every 10 games you play, you will win a free game. But just like a slot machine, you may have to play 15 games and then you win 1 or 2. But you're always going to get 10 free games for every 100 games that run through the machine. Now, they made that adjustable in newer games where you could adjust the feature. And of course, a lot of you know, a lot of locations turn the feature off. As a matter of fact, probably would be wise these days to turn it off. A lot of them, just to get pinball back in mainstream play. Remember, it's a quarter. You get all this entertainment for a quarter. And so of course the new games are 50 cents, but that's still a bargain. You know, the Black Knight was 50 cents to play in 1980, and also in 1980.
No,
That's the Black Knight 2000.
Sorry.
And did you know also in 1980 it was only 25 cents for a can of soda? So now when you go into the local place, it's 50 cents to play the Metallica, but it's $2.50 for the soda. Look, Star Trek. Keep calling it Star Trek. Yes, it is Star Trek.
Got it
I
right.
called it Star Wars all day today. This is going to be tomorrow. Look at this. A home use only Comet. Gorgeous, stunning Comet. The silver rails are so super bright. Look at this. We've done no touch up to it. It's just immaculate. That's going to go in the showroom. I want to put it in there so the kids can beat the shit out of it. I mean, so the kids can gently play it. Look what just got traded in. The game of the future. Boy, is this a nice game. And look, it's got the super special lock-a-bar system
Should
in
we
it.
show him his backlist that he brought us?
Where is it?
I grab it real quick.
When the game came in, Kurt's grabbing the back there.
Hold on a second. There it is.
There it is.
Yes.
That was the
What?
back glass. Isn't it nice? He got a clear piece of glass, and probably outside in his shed, he painted it pretty blue. Isn't that nice? He showed up here. I said, well, where's the back glass? He says, what back glass? What back glass? He was in shock when he realized that there was actually a back glass. We junked several of these machines, as you probably, pretty much everybody has. The only good redeeming feature, the playfield has the factory Mylar. Beautiful shape. So the cabinet, Stephen wasn't happy when he saw it. And look, the good news is there was one caster. Oh, two casters. There were two casters. He probably had those on the back legs.
Good.
Anyway, folks, Kurt and I are done. It's Wednesday. It's 7 o'clock. We're supposed to be out of here at 5. But
Where is Frank?
Frank! Oh God, I almost forgot. Look. Knoebels. My mug. Wait a minute.
Oh.
Here we go.
Oh.
Look inside. Fun. Knoebels. I think that was paint. I'm just kidding. It was the grounds from the coffee. Yuck. The fun's inside. He's at Knoebels Amusement Park. They have the only trackless wooden roller coaster in the world. Just opened. Took them 7 years to build it. Flying Turns. Go on their website. But even better, next week, I'm doing a video on Knoebels. We're going up there this weekend. My daughter and I are going to make a video about Knoebels Amusement Park because we love this place so
Isn't there a weight limit?
We'll
We'll find out when Frank goes up there.
That's right, when Frank goes up there.
Do you think they have cottage cheese in a bucket on a stick for him?
Frank loves cottage cheese.
Bucket.
Kurt, this is bad. He's not here. See, Frank's not here to make all these nasty comments about that.
It's a bucket of cottage cheese.
Anyway, I got to get these grounds out of my mouth.
Gross.
Folks, keep watching. We got so many more wonderful games coming your way. Good night.